cub just laughed. But little did it know it had just sealed its fate. The cougar lunged at it suddenly, locking onto the cub as its prey. Still too young to be weaned, the cub had almost no chance of surviving this deadly chase. Disaster struck without warning, and the cougar didn't hesitate to pounce on its helpless prey. The cub had never experienced such terror. It could only run for its life, its every step filled with desperation. The cub ran in panic, and before it knew it, it had rushed onto a fragile branch over the river. The branch could snap at any moment, and below, the river roared with deadly force. The cougar followed close behind, the branch swaying violently, ready to break apart any second. Then the cougar let out a deafening roar, and in that instant the branch snapped. The cub fell into the freezing, bone-chilling water. Luckily, the cub was born with the instinct to swim, grabbing a floating log and lying on it, drifting down the river. But the cougar didn't give up. It sprinted along the riverbank, its speed matching the flow of the water. Not far ahead, there was a small dam made of rocks. Sitting on a large rock, waiting quietly for the cub to fall into its trap. As the cub drew nearer, it had no choice but to let go of the log, diving back into the cold water, fighting to swim to the other shore. When the cub was pushed to the edge of the dam by the current, it was about to climb the rocks when the cougar pounced, its massive claws slashing across the cub's nose. A bright red streak of blood appeared instantly. The cub screamed in pain. Something unexpected happened. The cougar, surprisingly, gave up on its prey, turning and sprinting back into the forest. It thought its roar had scared off its rival, but what it didn't see was the massive male grizzly bear walking out from behind it. It was the grizzly that had scared off the cougar. The cub didn't have time to think or care about the pain in its nose. It stumbled towards the grizzly, nuzzling its head against the bear's front leg, whimpering in distress, then led the cub to its den. The den was spacious and dry, as warm as a mother's embrace.